So my sister and my mother were my biggest support back then. So at first they were really confused as what I was doing in my fitness journey. I solely don't rely on motivation because it can run out at times. Never stop learning, which is really important, which I have realized over a period of time. First thing is build a strong foundation. So make sure you are getting knowledge in terms of anatomy, physiology, exercise science, basically how a body works or how movement happens or how a muscle contraction happens. What are the various movements that a muscle can do? Hi, I'm Spoorthi Nagraj. I'm a fitness instructor certified in personal training, animal flow and Indian clubs and maces. Currently, I'm a coach at Tagdaraho and I focus on doing online sessions which is mostly focused on training women. I am here to guide you through my fitness journey as a fitness professional. So what motivated me to pursue a career in fitness was my love for movement. So I realized how much important strength training can give for women. So this made me realize that I need to, help more women out there to start strength training, and also how much the body can be more efficient by moving your body every day. So then after exploring various certification options, I choose NASM because of its coverage of topics like anatomy, physiology and exercise science. So this gave me a solid foundation of how the body moves and how an human body functions. This knowledge helped me with a solid foundation to build effective, safe and personalized programs for my clients so that their quality of life improves. So my sister and my mother were my biggest support back then. So while I was also pursuing a career in fitness, I was doing my internship. Back then I did have a regular desk job where it was a little hard for me to manage both of them, but at times they made sure that I would do my best in both of them. So both of them were my biggest cheerleader, helping me to prioritize my eating or my sleeping habits. Every time they would ask me if I was doing okay or checking on me if there's anything that is acting upon. So they were my biggest support and cheerleader, that's what I would like to tell. So at first they were really confused as what I was doing in my fitness journey. So I told them, I gave them a brief idea of what is happening, then how am I taking my NASM certification. Then my mother was usually telling me to study about it, or there was times when I should be like, okay, I'm not taking up the exam this week because I've not studied yet. But she was always there for me to push forward, like do the exam well or study better, make sure you clear it in the first attempt. So all these were always, there to motivate me all the time. While also doing a regular desk job, it was hard to, manage time with studying, with eating healthy, working out, then taking up sessions and all of that. So these two were my biggest cheerleader and support at that point of time. I like to include a variety of workouts in my fitness routine, but I mostly focus on 3 to 4 days of strength training, which is essential part of my fitness routine. And on other days, I focus on high intensity training. And then I also do a lot of animal flow and mobility. So all these are where I include it in a week, and this meets my goals, and also I have fun with it. And also I do my strength training with conventional weights and also with traditional equipments, where I use a lot of traditional Indian equipments which give a lot of strength and mobility. So we focus on both strength and mobility while doing a lot of variations with mudgas, with clubs or with maces, or known as gadas and samtolas. And then I also follow a conventional strength training where we use barbells, dumbbells, kettlebells and also body weight. When it comes to diet and nutrition, I make sure I am getting the right amounts of my macros. I also make sure that I'm not just eating for taste. It's also that I get my right amount of my protein, carbohydrates, fats and fibers. So it's not that I don't indulge in any junk or sugar. Even I have my cravings, so I believe in moderation and enjoying little treats here and there. So here's one tip that I follow. I know we all have our sugar cravings when it comes to desserts or sweets. So I make sure that I'm completing a meal and then I tend to get in a dessert. So this is something that I usually follow, and I tell my clients to do it because it's been really helpful. It doesn't focus on, getting your glucose spiked up. So this is really important, so see if this tip helps you. Mental health plays an important role in fitness journey. You also have to be in well-spirited mind. So on days that you know that, okay, this is the day that I can push, is days when you can just go for it and get a good workout. There are days that when you didn't have a good sleep, or maybe you're stressed about something, or you're thinking of something, and those are days when you give your mind a little bit of rest. So make sure that you're not just focusing on physical health. It's also important that your mental health plays an important role. So it cannot be like you're pushing hard in your workouts and then come back home and be like, okay, what have I done, or what am I doing in life? So this is something that everybody has to focus on. So what can help in your mental health is practice mindfulness. So make sure you're doing a gratitude list. Make sure you're also doing a meditation routine. Maybe just practicing it for a minute or 2 minutes, and then you can slowly focus on getting 5 minutes of meditation, which will make so much difference in one's life. In your fitness journey, mental health plays an important role, where doing your physical health, your mind is also becoming more healthy. You can boost your mood, you can be more active, you can get more energy out of your workouts. So mental health plays an important role in fitness journey. Advice that I would like to give somebody who wants to pursue a career in fitness is, first thing is build a strong foundation. So make sure you are getting knowledge in terms of anatomy, physiology, exercise science, basically how a body works, or how movement happens, or how a muscle contraction happens. What are the various movements that a muscle can do? So these will lead you to, create a better plan for your client. Somebody who's coming with their goals, this will help you to become a better coach and train them accordingly. Also, you can do various certification, which is really required at this time, which is just having you, making sure that you are certified, and then based upon this, you can get in a lot of information through various coaches. Maybe you can listen to podcasts, or maybe you can watch few videos, or learn more, or study about different certifications, right? So this is going to really help you and build a strong foundation from this. And next is gain experience. Start going for a gym or become a trainer there. Try to get in more clients. Focus on maybe, communicating with each of them there. So maybe even if they're not your clients, see how you can talk to them, understand them, like see what is that they're going through. Focus on your journey, focus on your nutrition plans, focus on your fitness journey. So make sure you're balancing your life in your fitness career as a fitness professional, and also as a fitness enthusiast in your fitness journey. How do I stay motivated in my fitness journey? I solely don't rely on motivation, because it can run out at times. So only in the starting, I know we all have that motivation. Okay, I need to go to the gym, or I need to get in a workout. But at the end of the day, or after few workouts, or after few weeks, it's always consistency that comes into play. I know everybody talks about consistency, but how do we keep up at it? So make sure you don't think fitness as a task. Think as, it is something that you got to do it every day. Even you may not be able to get in like a complete hard workout or in high intensity workout, but think that, okay, I need to move my body today. And think like, okay, today is something that I can, okay, go get in this workout, or today I can go to the gym. So make it as a habit and slowly build on it. It's okay if you lose out on 1 day or 2 days, but make sure you come back the third day that, okay, you get in walking, or you go for a dance session, or you go for a mobility training, or you take up stretching. So make it something that you like. You don't have to force it out like, okay, somebody is going to the gym, let me also go, but make sure that it is coming out from you. So then it doesn't become like, okay, this is something that like a task, but it's more like how you can form it as a habit. And make sure that this is going to be continuing for a long time. Don't make it look like, okay, I need to lose fat in the next 30 days or the next 3 months. But think that fitness journey is a journey for your entire life. So make sure, okay, now your eating habits are getting better. See how you can make sure that your eating habits are getting better for the next rest of your life. Yeah. So this is how consistency and how I get to motivate in my fitness journey. Even my friends and my coaches played a crucial part, where my friends and other fellow coaches, there was more ease with them to discuss the doubts that I usually had. And we were also on the same path to become a certified fitness professional. So it made more easier to clarify doubts or share same insights, and also read the syllabus together. And also made sure that we pushed each other and made sure that we succeeded at it. And also we all were on the same path where coaches would help us with practical knowledge. Like here is what we studied, the theory knowledge. So coaches were there for us to understand more about it, get the practical knowledge about it, then understand how a muscle functions, or give us more insights about how a movement can be done more better, how can be forms be corrected with the respected clients, or how can you make one's life much more easier through movement. So this was something which is more beneficial for me to apply in my everyday classes or my sessions, right? So this is something really important. And also with my NSM certification, we would always discuss if we had any doubts with the coaches, or even if I had a doubt, I could easily go ask somebody who were on the same path. So that's what I mentioned. And it also we also made sure that we would discuss, or we would make questions, or we would ask questions to each other to clear all the doubts. So it was much more easier with them to clear an NASM certification. Radio